Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. We are back on site at the extension, Build London extension, big one, 6 meters by roughly 6 meters. And we are starting some block laying above DPC today. So we had an inspection on Friday, I believe it was. Inspection went well, passed, DPC is all good, they're happy with that. So we're moving on. So we have already carried some blocks in, you might be able to see in the background. Guys have carried a load of blocks in, we've got a mix on right now. We're going to start laying some blocks. So we've really got mainly one wall to focus on at the moment. I'm going to show you that with the blocks anyway, with the dense blocks, and then the other walls are all sort of different materials. So I'm going to show you that and explain it a little bit. All right guys, so here we go. As you guys can see, we've got a lot of block coming in, and basically we're going to be focusing on this neighbor wall here. This is all going to be done in block, and the house is going to be rendered. This whole side is going to be done in block. So at some point we have to go on the neighbor's side to do the rendering. That's all part of our party wall agreement. We just have to give them a certain amount of notice when we're ready to do that. So that's what's happening here. So we're going to take that wall all the way around the corner up to roughly where that brick is. That's where the end of the beginning of the bifold is going to be. So this part will be open all the way across there, and then just near the corner where we pick up, you guys might see some of these bricks here. We pick up this side of the wall in these bricks to match with the neighbor's side. So we're basically going to be building this all up, matching the neighbor. So we'll bring it around the corner here, and then it's all going to get rendered as well. So sort of two different bricks on that side really. And then obviously on the internal wall, we've got to build up on the internal. So we've got to cut some bits to go. I mentioned this in a previous video. We need to cut some slivers to go inside here, slivers of brick, lay those. Then we can lay the last block here, which we'll just put some cement and lay that down. And then we can build up on top of that with our lightweight thermalites. Obviously, we're going to have to put insulation inside there. We've got 150mm cavity. So that's pretty much with that. We're waiting for this to come. That's on order. The waste, I spoke to the building controller about that. So he's happy with our plans. We're waiting for that to come. That's been ordered to come this week. And what else have we got? We got some vents to put in here. I'll show you how that's going to be done at some point. Let me show you when I get a chance. But for now, it's not in our way, so we're not too fussed about it. To put the telescopic vents in there, we just got to get them so that they just go underneath the block and beam there. Well, that's it. Yeah. So as I said, we've got a mix on. The guys are putting that out now. I'm going to start setting out. So we'll start setting out so I can build up this corner here. Build up this corner, and then we build up this wall here, up here as well, and then I can run this section. We're not here, we've got some steels to come on, which I'm waiting for the steel guys to come back to me on. They've been a bit slow, to be honest. They're normally quite quick on the turnaround, but I'm waiting for that, so I know exactly where my end wall is here. And that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at now. So today is going to be a block laying day, so let's get on with it. Righty. Okay. Hey, don't touch that, you know. Don't touch that. Fresh new tape. Fresh new tape. You know? You found one?
Yeah, one. Keeping that.
So all the man that go missing, you know.
The guy's messaging me to
Who's that? Kristen? You say you want his tape back? Kristen, no tools here, man. Right.
I saw the video on your thing. You get the one that you was poking the wheel?
No, he didn't. No, he sent me some clips though, but I haven't. He sent me some clips on email, like loads of clips, so I haven't gone through those. He just shared that video. He made that video, but I haven't seen what he sent me to see if he sent it to me. Did one yesterday as well. Nah.
Don't die, you know.
I'm trying, you know. Right. Wait, have you got your trowel, Ken?
You got one in the van.
Okay, grab it so you can help me run that down there. Okay. So you just put some on there, spread some thin all the way down, yeah? Or roll it right. I've already stopped up to here. Just roll it back to there. That there like that. And just carry on. Spread it out thin. And then just press that down for me. Right.
All of them.
What you have? So first of all, we've got the, yeah, bring the halves here. Bring all of them here for me actually. Okay. Right. These things are heavy. Ooh. Ken, send me the long level there, please, as well. Yeah. I'm gonna have to build the corners by hand today, no profile, but.
So you take it to the line. You take it to the line.
Line?
Yeah.
To go down?
Yeah.
No, I'm just building up a corner, just the corner. I just do the level for the corner. Well, I haven't done this in a while. Good.
tell them.
Can control it. Alright. You say master breaky?
After they let Namdi go, now I'm gonna try.
Yeah. You say Namdi can't come back?
Namdi can't come back now.
You have to tell him that. Tell him he can't come back.
I'll call him.
Alright, so we got this little piece that we're laying in there. Then we another little bit of mortar on it. And then we're gonna lay the last concrete block. So that's taking our wall all the way up. So we're gonna build our internal wall on top of this. If you don't put that little piece in, then that whole area will be hollow underneath. So obviously the wall's just gonna be sitting on this little bridge. So we need to make sure we put a bit underneath as well. That's it. I'm just gonna knock it right down. So nice and solid underneath. And that's it basically. Clean up the sides. You guys might be able to see if I can show you. Let's see if we can show you what it looks like under there. There you go. So you can see you got a bit of brick under there, which takes you all the way down the wall.
If you need a bag, give me the money, I'll buy you one. You don't trust me, man? That's good enough. You know what you want yet?
Cool, one more. Alright guys, quick update. This is after lunch. You guys can see what we did. The rain came pouring down. Look at this. As soon as we finished, I tried to point up and it started pouring down, but it stopped now. It's a quick shower. So we have 4 courses. We're gonna run the other 2 courses there, but this is where we're at. So I'll show you what it's looking like here. We've got our wall to the end of our wall here. This is the end of our wall where our bifold is gonna start. This area here, we've got 4 courses up, and on top of here is basically where our kitchen window is gonna be. It's gonna be on there. So I've got to mark out where the window is gonna be, and we'll build a little bit up in column in this corner so we can get this wall up higher, and we'll carry up this section here later on. guys, we are done for today. What a mad day. It was the weather's good and nice and cool, which is nice, but then we just had these little rain showers that just keep coming and going and stopping there like 5 minutes. So we just kept going through because we knew it would pass by. But anyway, we've done quite well today with what we managed to do. Obviously, it's mainly me laying blocks. Kenneth done a few little bits. I'll show you that as well. But yeah, we basically laid, I would say, 2/3 of the biggest wall that we've got to do on the external side. So let me show you guys what we did and I'll explain a little bit more. All right, so let's start off with what Kenneth's been doing. Kenneth was just laying these little cuts down here along this wall here. As you can see, he's just running up to there. He's also done all of the ones underneath here, underneath these blocks here, and laid these blocks down. And obviously he did earlier on, he did that side, so that's all done. He's all done that now, so all he's got to do left now will be just a little corner there. Then we can lay blocks here, and obviously now that this section here is done, we can lay blocks all along here as well. Now what I did was, this wall's here, mostly focused on here. We have got, let's see, 1 2 3 4 6 courses. I was just on the 7th, ran out of mortar, so it's no point mixing another batch now. So you guys can see tomorrow I will run one more course. I'm going to stop at 7 courses for now, until we get our internal courses in to, you know, give the wall some more strength. So tomorrow we'll run one course on that. We started where the window is, you guys can see 2 more little pieces, half pieces there, and then that window is done. And then on this side, which is what we'll probably focus on tomorrow, we will be working on brickwork, which is the matching brickwork here. So we're going to be running that around here and slight return on the corner. It's probably going to be like 1 brick. It's probably like 1 brick in the corner. That's literally what the return is going to be. And then we're going to tie it into that steel that's going to be down in the corner, that wind post there. So yeah, that's it tomorrow. So they've got all the bricks in the garden over there. As you guys can see, there's all the bricks. We're going to clear this area here. We'll set up on their side, and we'll basically build this wall up. So we'll probably bring it up to the same 7 courses that we've got here. Then we can start. Well, we haven't got any internal blocks, so I'm going to try and see if I can get some of those in this week. And then we can start interior blocks. Once interior blocks are done, up to the 7, then we'll do our last 4 courses. It's going to be 11 courses of block. That's what we're doing here. But also, before we can do an internal one, we need to sort out this last beam that's going to run in here. So we need to break out this piece of concrete here, and just take out a little bit of soil that's behind there. Then we'll lay our last lintel here, and then we'll pack our blocks in here, and then basically we'll be able to take it down to there, and then we can start our interior block work. And that will pretty much be our block work up to wall plate, which is what we are at on this stage. After we've done that, then we move on to roof, which is a flat roof. So this roof is going to be a flat roof, but obviously you guys can see it's quite wide. It's about 5.5 meters wide, and we're going to have quite a few skylights on this. I feel like it's 6 skylights. I need to double check. It's quite a few skylights in this area. So I think 4 of them are actually going to be, or 3 of them are sort of like kitchen, and then 1 of them sort of like around this area here, some communal area, and then there's going to be a small bedroom down here which is going to come partly out into here, so there's going to be a skylight for that bathroom as well, bedroom, sorry, should I say. So I think off my head it's 6. So we're going to have some beams, the timber beams that are going to be running across. They are going to be what's the word, what you call them, god, my mind's just gone, someone to remind me. But they're basically going to be timber beams with a piece of steel plate sandwich in between. So that's going to be sort of like, it's like a semi-steel beam. So that's what we're going to have up here, either side of the windows to give strength and stuff like that. But yeah, this is it. We're just going to do a little clean up as well. You can see our block and beam is looking good. And yeah, that's it, job done for today. See you guys, as I said, look, the rain has started again, and it's time to go. So guys, I am off out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you tomorrow. Take care, and thanks for watching.